Morning, please release the doors here at Epsom before heading up to London Bridge at 10:15. Press F1 for your briefing. So starting up the 377, we need to insert the master key, reverse it to neutral. Reset the AWS, the array off because the signal up ahead is clear. Onto the TMS, so I think it's called My Track. DOO, yes. So driver ID. Route code. So London Bridge is 1024. Enter. Send. Head over to the GSMR. Register. This is service 1 kilo 20 and right signal 460. Enter. With that, and the 377 is now set up for service. So wait departure from Epsom. Next stop is Owl East at 10:19. Owl? I don't know. So reverser to forward, power to notch 3. So departing, Epsom speed limit is 20 miles an hour, and the next stop is Owl East in about a mile and a half. I think the line to the left go towards Clapham and Waterloo. I should also say that we are on the Sutton Mole Valley route, which was recently put on ATS. I'll put a link to it in the description as well, and the scenario. We are following along train 1 kilo 20 10:15 Epsom to London Bridge, calling at Epsom, Owl East, Cheam, Sutton, Carshalton Beaches, Wallington, Wadden, West Croydon, Norwood Junction, and London Bridge, travelling 18.5 miles. So yeah, it's not a very long journey. It's just very slow. Speed limit is now 60. Oh yeah, this route is work in progress. It's not finished, which is where the scenery is a bit lacking in places. But for a freeway route, I'd say it's really good. Even though I've never been here in real life, so I'm sure people who know the area better will have a better opinion. We're also in 377111 in the NHS livery. Thanking the NHS for their efforts during the coronavirus pandemic, which has been very poorly managed by a certain Boris Johnson. But I'm sure you know the politics, how much of a cock Boris is. So coming up on Owl East. So Owl should be right around the corner, so start braking now. So arriving into Owl East. Oh, the thing about the PAS was that if you turn dynamic lighting on, they will appear correctly. 3 to 5. And 6 to 10. So yeah, this train is formed of 8 coaches. So 6 stop at this marker. So, next stop is Cheam at 10:22. Oh god, another lag spike. Okay, down to 2 FPS. I think it's trying to load in Sutton because I think the next few stations are all in the same tile. And we're back to 23. There. So yeah, next stop is Cheam in about a mile. So the requirements for the route, they are quite extensive. So you need the VP track and grass pack, the Great Eastern Main Line, the Kent High Speed Line from London to Faversham. You need the Brighton Main Line, you need the South London Network, West Coast Main Line North, London Gillingham, JT Common Library, JT Western Main Lines, James Cross 37, tram-link signals, animated ticket barriers. Southern stop markers, Croydon Tram signals, Drake Fuller VMS signals, Drake Fuller Pro L3A signal, small head variant, EMA UK Pro repeaters, DTG Portsmouth Direct, both the old and new, the North London line, both NLL and the Goblin line, Ascot tram stops, the AP track EP, and Danny's North London line and Goblin platform texture upgrade. So yeah, there are a lot of requirements. And I should also say again that this is work in progress. It's not finished. So arriving into Cheam station. Yeah, the stations, they do look pretty good, apart from the woman in the platform. So arrival into Cheam. Next stop is Sutton at 10:26. Nobody, TS. It's PowerPoint time. I think it's loading in Sutton. Because I think Sutton is a custom model. You know, whenever you're finished. Whenever you're ready. What are they doing? Working hard or hardly working? So coming into Sutton, I might have left braking a bit too late. So this is Sutton. I think the building is a custom model. Well, I think it is. No, I'm not too sure. Dude, stand behind the yellow line. Could have killed you. So arrival into Sutton. Next up is Carshalton Beaches at 10:29. Okay, so next stop is Carshalton Beaches in less than a mile. And maybe like 1,000 years because of lag. So, to London Bridge we have Carshalton Beaches, Wallington, Waddington, West Croydon, No Junction, and then London Bridge. And we are due into London Bridge at 10:58. For another half an hour. Yeah, there is a fire. It does look. It is really very detailed. Oh shit. Yeah, there is very detailed. And I can't wait for it to be finished. So basically what it does, it extends upon the South London network to add more of the branch lines that are missing. So arriving into Carshalton Beaches. Dude, you might have a bit of a problem. You're literally in the platform and you're jamming to some beats. Okay, next stop is Wallington at 10:32. So yeah, next stop is Wallington in half a mile. I've also included weather transitions, you know, because they're cool. Hopefully they work. So looking at the map, we have, so up here we have the original South London network with a few additions, like stock car markers and signalling. And then all of this is just a new bit. And it goes literally all the way down to Christ Hospital. I guess you would normally terminate at Horsham. How much of it is finished, I don't know. It's probably in the manual somewhere. I assume that's meant to be attached to the building and not floating in the air. the canopy. Yeah, the brakes on the 377, yeah, really good. Arriving into Wallington. Next stop is Wadden at 10:36. So departing Wallington, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour, and we have 1.5 miles to Wadden. And after Wadden it was Croydon, and we joined the normal South London network towards London Bridge. I think this part of the line isn't very busy. I think there's like 1 or 2 trains an hour. And then obviously the service helped to ramp up dramatically as we got to Croydon. Come on, frame rate, please. There we go, there's the rain. Said every British person ever. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this bit is definitely a work in progress. I think the line that is actually finished is maybe the line via Merson. You know, the bit in the far left of the map. Come on. Frame rate, please. Come back. There we go. There we go, that's some scenery. Is that braking for Wadden? B77 going to Epsom Downs to Bravo 36. Oh, by the way, I should say that I don't know the area that well, so if your time train says the unit's passed at maximum 100 miles an hour, then I'm going to put a 377 down. If it's time for, say, 5 miles an hour max, I'm going to put down a 455. So arrival into Wadden. Next stop is West Croydon at 10:40. So if you want to see a first look video, a video of the, I guess it's an archive of the stream on Twitch. is where I made a scenario. So on Twitch I normally like drive trains so you can talk to me, you know, live. You also make scenarios, because I don't think making a video about making a scenario would be the most interesting thing in the world. Unless I sped it up and cut most of it out. I think the line on the right is the Croydon Tram. I think that's also used by TfL. Not used, owned. D77, 5 kilo 23. So West Croydon should be right around the corner. Rolling around at 2 FPS. So arriving into West Croydon. Okay, West Croydon, you have platforms 1, 3 and 4. Where's platform 2? There's 4 and 3. And there's 8 and 6. Next stop is Noah Junction at 10:46. So departing West Croydon, speed limit is 45 miles an hour, and the next stop is Noah Junction, where we're joining the Brighton main line from Brighton and Gatwick. T78 waiting to come in with 9 Charlie 18. I don't know what those white boxes are for. Maybe it's a lighting problem. Oh yeah, I should also say that some aspects of this route, they have been updated. I won't say what they are. You can find out for yourself in the next few minutes when we get closer to it. Oh shit, it's 20. Yeah, this is why I'm not a driver in real life. So our line to the left went towards Selhurst, and the line we're joining onto now is the Brighton main line from East Croydon. Also on the left will also be Selhurst depot. So looking in Selhurst depot, put a bunch of electro stars, if I could talk. It is going to be very laggy as we go past our house because there's so much stuff in it. Getting 8 FPS. Yeah, I looked on Google Maps and I think most of the stock is in the shed where you can't see it. And in the back. Can't see it because of fog. So yeah, Noah Junction should be right around the corner. I think you can see it just now in the distance. Also, didn't realise I was speeding. Oh yeah, last time we came down here was last night in the stream. Is it? I mean last night is in the 9th of January. The 9th of January, no, 460. I think it was one of Cactus 732 scenarios from Gatwick to Victoria in a 460. I think it spotted like 3 times in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm such a good driver, aren't I? So that's 3 and 5. Okay, apparently Harry's playing OMSI. That's cool. Okay, next stop is London Bridge, arriving at 10:50 am. Reports have been coming in that there are multiple failed signals between here and London Bridge. Press tab to gain permission to pass the broken signals. Approved. Oh shit. So the next stop is London Bridge in 8.5 miles. Let's go Whistler. Oh yeah, it did say in the manual that there are quite a few broken signals. They are indicated with workmen around them. Again, this route is work in progress. It's not finished. So yeah, we're now on the Brighton Main Line. So yeah, we are fast into London Bridge. So the briefing, I should have done that at the start, not at the end. So morning, please release the doors here at Epsom before heading up to London Bridge. Your attraction for this journey is these pair of 377 units. So your stops are as follows: Epsom, Owl East, Cheam, Sutton, Carshalton Beaches, Wallington, West Croydon, Noah Junction, London Bridge. Your input for the GSMR is 1 Kilo 20460. The code for London Bridge is 1024. If you want to download the scenario for yourself and drive it, a link to ATS will be in the description. And if you want the route, a link in the description will also be in there as well. Yeah, if you want something, go to the description, it's where everything is. So next station we'll pass through will be Annerley. 700 to 3 bridges. Next station will be Penge West. Change for Penge East on the Sutton Main Line. I think it's the Penge East. Like, I think it's really strange that these two stations, they are literally right next to each other. How are they both open? How has one of them not been closed? Was that thunder? Coming up on Sydenham. Uh, 9 Alpha 20 to Crystal Palace. And I can see the danger aspect around the corner. Right, how drivers want to brake from 70 to 0 in less than a mile? Or like half a mile. Oh, close green. I'm not sure if Southern drivers actually use speed set. I'm going to use it anyway, because it's a simulator, not real life. So upgrades. I do want to upgrade my PC. I do have the money for it. It's just that Corona has made parts completely out of stock, which is a pain. I guess the only thing I can upgrade at the moment is my microphone. Hopefully the new one that I picked out, I think it's called a Snowball Ice. Hopefully it should remove the hissing in the background. This is Forest Hill. So what do I think of 377s? I'm completely indifferent to them. I live in the north, they operate in the south. So I think I've only been on 2 377s, maybe more. I think the last time I was on a 377 was between Farringdon and Blackfriars in 2015. I think it was a 3772, I think. On Rock Park is this one. The next station will be Broccoli. I'm not sure how many trains have been put into like an NHS delivery for Corona. I know there's 377 111. I know there's 195 111. Not sure if anything. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I think they've done unit number 111. I think it's because 111 is the non-emergency number for the NHS. So 999 is the emergency number, and 111 is the non-emergency number. Maybe it's just a coincidence, I don't know. That was Broccoli. Next one is New Cross Gate. Damn lag. Just go to a stop and then press tab. I think that's the right way of doing it. Approved. So coming up on New Cross Gate. And the next station after that will be London Bridge, which isn't falling down. There's a 378 going to Highbury Islington, 9 Delta 21. So I'm assuming the next signal will be at danger. So line over the top is the London Overground towards Dalton Junction. If you go beyond Dalton Junction, you will meet up with the North London line at Canonbury. And then Highbury Islington. Approved. So at the moment we have 23 FPS. I'm not sure how that will be affected as we get closer to London Bridge. So on the left, you should be able to see the Shard soon enough. So it's 50, 40, 50. Why would you have a signal right after junction? Because if a train stopped there, it would be blocking it. Oh yeah, by the way, this part is brand new because London Bridge has been remodeled completely, and the surrounding area. So it's nice to see some like major stations being updated in TS. So we don't have to try and figure out the new timetable with the old layout and try and make it work. So yeah, I think this bit has been completely redone, and it looks really nice. DSM5 going to Hastings. SX Rev, Sex Reverse. I think that's called 69. Approved. Oh, got a bit of bridge missing. So yes, should be in London Bridge in the next 2 minutes. Networkers to Gravesend. That's a shot. You know the big giant building up ahead? I think red might be reversible. You know, i.e. they're bi-directional. So London Bridge, we drew into platform 13. Approved. Also, speed limit is 20 as we get to the station. Yep, we'll slip. So yeah, this is the new London Bridge. Not the old one with the roof, the new one with the new layout. So this is London Bridge, where the service terminates and the video ends. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first video on the Sutton and Mole Valley route. So subscribe for more train sim content. Like the video if you're also inclined. Check out my Twitch for live streams. Join my Discord, link in the description. Follow me on Twitter for future video updates. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So arriving into London Bridge.